Today is all about deadlifts. Today's PB, trying to hit 220 kilos for a single.
Don't bother me, I'm working. Don't bother me, I'm working. Don't bother me, I'm working. Don't bother me, I'm working.
Welcome back everyone, and this is channel GT Physique. So, it's been a while, been a few weeks now, 3 or 4 weeks to be precise. Last video, we were in a FST7 style training format. Well, the script has changed. Over the course of the weeks after that, I got a little bit demotivated, as I'm sure a lot of you know, a lot of you have been reading, lacking for motivation. So I changed up my training, had a week off, and I've come back to strength and power training now. So I set myself 8 weeks. 8 weeks of trying to improve my strength and overall power. The first 4 weeks of that, making up 1 rep max testing. So that is just literally overloading the weight and seeing how much I can lift, push or pull, or squat for 1 rep. I'm in week 2 of that now. Actually, no, I'm in week 3 of that now. Every week, trying to hit PBs, trying to lift heavier. The reason behind that, central nervous system. Trying to tax that central nervous system and hopefully help my body grow a little bit more. So with that said, today is all about deadlifts. Deadlifts, deadlifts, and more deadlifts. I'm gonna do 5 minutes on a warm-up, taking my pre-workout. I'm gonna get in the gym. Today's PB, trying to hit 220 kilos for a single. So let's get this warm-up done, we'll get it wrapped up and head over to the gym. I'm just gonna get some stretching in before. Open my back out, open my hips out. Got my 5 minutes on the bike just to get a bit of blood flowing. So what I'm gonna do, the basis of today's warm-up for my 1 rep max is gonna be 10 reps to start at 60 kilos, just to get me in the groove. And then I'm gonna work it up, the weights, 20 kilos, till I hit about 140. And then I'm going to take it into singles. So 1 rep, all the way up to my maximum weight. Now the idea behind that is, so I'm not too fatigued by the time it gets to my PB, to 220. So I'm going to do some more stretching, open my back out a little bit more, get myself ready, and then make my way to 220, fingers crossed. Okay, warm-up sets, 10 reps at 60, 4 reps at 100, I'm going to go 2 reps at 140, and then I'm going to increase it by 20 kilos all the way up to my 1 rep max, which is going to be 220. Now in my last video, it was more hypertrophy based training, so training to build muscle, training to break down those muscle fibers and rebuild muscle. This style of training is more about building strength. So lifting heavy, overloading your body, taxing your central nervous system, just making it increasingly difficult for your body to recover. What will happen at the back of that is your body's going to grow back stronger, going to grow back more resilient. So when you go back to hypertrophy training, 12, 15, 8 to 10 rep training, you're able to lift heavier weight for more reps. What that will do is obviously increase muscle size, muscle strength, and more importantly, build back that muscle. Now, rest times today, 5-6 minutes in between each set. So, although we're overloading the body, the rest time increases dramatically. And all that is for, just to give your body enough time to recover. Obviously, we're working with overloading weight. So, potentially lifting more weight than your body can handle. Whereas when you're training for hypertrophy, you're training more for the pump, you get that intense burning feeling, skin feels tight and you're pumped up, it takes less time to recover. When you're lifting heavy, you need to give your body plenty of time to rest, recuperate, so you can go back for the next set and lift it again. A lot of people train and they get a little bit bored when they're resting. Try to lift the weight, can't do it. So the key, rest. So with that said, 2 reps, 140 kilos. Let's get to it.
Can't you see I'm on the phone? gone, don't be coming over here with that when I'm
working,
call me Mr. Combs and I'm 9 digits strong. Hating on me, but it's 9.
working,
When I was 19, I walked in the house and I told my mama she could stop.
working,
When you used to beatbox on the block, Big and D-Rock, they was getting that.
working,
Then I linked up with some from my hood who was known for putting that.
working,
And if your record ain't had 9, then your song wasn't.
working,
Ran into this young Joan, tell her come home, she asked for a check, I said, is you?
working.
Now every time she call, I don't even pick up, I just hit her with the text
Don't
line.
bother me, I'm working.
A question I get asked a lot is belts. What they're used for, and when they should be used. So, a lot of people buy belts because they have lower back pain, and really and truly, a belt isn't going to help lower back pain if it's already there. What a belt is designed to do is help you brace your core when you're lifting heavy weight. And how you do that is, instead of breathing up into your chest, you breathe in and then push your belly out and brace your core against the belt. That just stabilizes your core and keeps your posture correct throughout the lift, whether you're squatting, benching, or deadlifting. When to use it? I tend to use it as soon as I hit 100 kilos. That's when I start to use my belt to help my core a little bit more. Obviously, when you start lifting 180s, 200s, 220s, belt's obviously going to be needed. But again, it's entirely up to you. Some people say there's no point, some people say there is. So 180 kilos, 1 rep, and then we try and move up to that 1 rep max. Confidence, aggression, and positivity. 3 things you need when you approach the bar with heavy weight. If you don't have one of them, chances are you're not going to get it. A lot of lifting heavy is about mentality, not being afraid to fail, and believing in yourself. A lot of people, even clients of mine, don't know how strong they are. The only reason they don't know how strong they are, or the reason you don't know how strong you are, is because you haven't tested yourself. The only way to test yourself is to put the weight on the bar, progressively track your weight, and if you take the right steps and the right measures, your weight will steadily increase. If you fail, it's not the end of the world. But what it will allow you to do is test yourself. Once you've tested yourself, then you know where you are, where your limits are, what you can and what you can't do. What that will do for you is give you a goal, give you something to bring, give you a target to hit. Once you have those targets and those goals, you become unstoppable. And slowly, over time, you build the belief and you build the confidence, and that's how physiques are grown. That's how physiques are built. You know the weight's heavy when you can't fit it on a bar. 5 plates, 220 kilos, 1 rep. If I get this, you may see a little dance. Okay, nice long rest. PB time, PB setting, 220 kilos. Not gonna lie, get a little bit nervous. Stomach's going a little bit. I'm gonna try and contain myself, but stay positive. The key is to be positive. Last week 210, this week 220. Fingers crossed we get it. Use the fear to help in the lift. You read a lot of times when people are scared, it's when they excel the best. When you're at fear, that's when your instinct kicks in. So don't be afraid to be afraid. There's nothing wrong with it. Stick to your plan, stick to your pre-workout routine, stick to your breathing. If you lift it, you lift it. If you don't, you've got next week. Don't be afraid to fail. So 220 kilos, PB setting, let's get to it. Alright, so PB number 3, 220 kilos. I'm absolutely shattered. My throat's hurting. I'm just drained. But we got it done. And that is the most important part. Never doubting yourself. Being confident, being positive, being aggressive. Placing no limitations on yourself. Making sure you prepare properly. It's all well and good lifting weight, it's all well and good lifting 220 kilos. It looks good, you know, a lot of people will say well done, but what people don't see is everything that happens behind the scenes. The nutrition, the rest, and the preparation. Now, was I out last night? No, I wasn't. Saturday night, could have been out, drinking, partying, da-da-da-da-da. And you'll see motivational videos that say things like that. Whilst you're out partying, I'm working hard. Whilst you're out drinking, I'm sleeping. And it's true. When you're trying to test yourself, you have to prepare the best you can. And sometimes it means sacrificing the things that, for the short period, seem like the things you want. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And there's no truer saying. 220 kilos, done. I'm already thinking about next week now. 225, 230. End of goal year, end of the year, my goals were 250. So I'm 30 kilos away, and it's not even end of January yet. As is my bench, as is my squat. I wanted to hit 200 kilos in a squat by the end of the year. I'm on 195 next week. I wanted to bench 160 by the end of the year. I'm benching 155. So my goals are going to have to be reassessed, reevaluated. And then from there, it's wherever I want to go. 220 kilos done. Week 3. 1 week left. Strength training. Whatever you're doing, have belief. Believe in yourself, more importantly. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Keep in touch. So, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned some new stuff. Whatever you're doing, do it well. Keep on keeping on. Believe in yourself, and I'll leave it there. So, take care.